Welcome to Bulgarian Dialectology as Living Tradition. This audio tour presents the phrase search. The phrase search is the most innovative section of the site. It concerns phrases which are defined here as grammatically significant sequences of words whose meaning is impossible to tag at the level of any one of the words. An obvious example is compound tenses, such as the perfect tense. The perfect tense is composed of two segments, the auxiliary verb and the participial form expressing the actual verbal meaning. At the word form level, this can only be tagged as two separate words, the auxiliary and the main verb form. But as at the phrase level, we can pull out all instances of the perfect tense. This then allows us to tag the aorist re-narrated forms separately. As you can see from the actual forms here, it looks like the perfect tense minus the auxiliary, but the meaning is very, very different. One can also add the tag for reflexive to any tense form and see all of the instances of reflexive verbs of that tense or mood. One can then add the tag for object pronoun to get phrases of that particular verb accompanied by an object pronoun. The category for tense mood includes all the compound tenses, both those in the future series and those in the perfect series. The category clitic objects includes other phrases, including clitics, such as the dative of possession, the ethical dative, or clitics in noun phrases. The display of search results always includes the entire line in which the phrase is spoken, and this allows you to see how it is used. Word order is another topic that is tagged in detail. While word order is set in standard Bulgarian, there is variation in the dialects, both concerning the relative ordering of clitics and the negative particle, and the relative ordering of auxiliary forms or copula forms and verbal objects. You can pull up the entire component, the entire grouping of any one of these, or by adding the tag non-standard word order, you can limit it to just the forms that are variants. Within the doubled phrase category, you can find all instances of phrases including reduplicative pronouns. These are tagged separately with respect to the components, clitic pronoun, full pronoun, nominal form, and with respect to the order in which they occur. In most instances, the components of a phrase are spoken together, but sometimes the speaker will insert other words, and when this happens, it is tagged under syntactic cohesion. This tag refers to instances where the auxiliary is separated from its main verb by the speaker. It is important to look at the full data set because the phrase itself is listed as if it occurred together. Only the components of the phrase are listed. However, the full line shows exactly what the speaker said, what has been omitted. There are many other items of interest which can be found using this search, too many to cover in a short audio tour. For a complete description, go to Site Information, How to use this site, and Phrase Search. Here you will find a detailed description of each category with notes about what is and what is not tagged. For instance, tense mood tags every instance of a compound verbal tense, but other tenses or moods are named only when they co-occur with component clitics or particles. Below this is the phrase tag section, which defines each tag and gives examples from texts on the site, each cross-referenced to the text and line number. Here you will also find relevant references to tags in other categories. For instance, the future tense informs you that you can find dialectal variation with respect to the future tense using 3 other tags. We encourage everyone to pursue this page at length, for it includes many sequences of great interest to linguists, annotated in a way that other databases have not been able to accomplish.